Hare Krishna. I'm Dr. Madhusmita Hemram. I am a gynecologist and I am in Krishna consciousness under ISKCON. And today I want to share my experience how I came into Krishna consciousness. So when I was like in school, like around some class 5 or 6, I was feeling like something is lacking. There is some mystery is there, I'm missing. That feeling was there. Then there used to be a small Bhagavad Gita at our home. I was thinking, what is this book? Then when I was doing first year plus 2, that time in my hostel there is one senior was there, that madam. So like, see, one day we were discussing about Gita. She only told me like we should read Gita. Then I thought, yeah, there is a book at my home, so I should not read that. So when I went home in vacation, I brought that and started reading. It was so nice, that feeling. Then in 2002 I joined MBBS, and in 2003 around June I stopped eating non-veg. Before that I was eating like anything. There was no day, nothing, like I was so much crazy, but I stopped eating non-veg. Something like I don't know, something was coming to my mind, like it's not right to eat non-veg, it's not right to kill animals and eat them. So I stopped. After that and in between I was my reading Bhagavad Gita was continuing. Then in 2008 in the morning, like around I think 6:30, I went to TV room and simply I was searching channels, and suddenly in one channel there is some program was going on, and just it finished, and one Prabhuji in Gerua dress, saffron dress, he was telling something, then just that program finished. So after that Prabhupada's Kirtan started. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it touched my soul. That feeling was so nice. So next day what I did, exactly half an hour before that I came and I again saw that program. Like that program was Atma and in colors. So then every day I started going and I inquired my friends about ISKCON. So I came to know that in Bhubaneswar there is ISKCON temple. I went there and I met with devotees, and they told there is a Sunday program, you should come. So I went to the regular basis. I went for the Sunday program. I took prasadam. Then to do PG I went to Delhi, and it was so hectic there. So that too, lady Harding gynecologist. So I was not getting time. So in third year I discovered that Radha Partha Sati temple is there. Occasionally I used to visit. And in 2013 around October I came to Pondicherry to do senior residency. There luckily by Krishna's mercy I met Mohini Satyabhama Mataji, who told me about about what is soul, what is subtle body, gross body. So all this I was not knowing. So gradually I came to know, and I started reading books. I attended the Bhagavad Gita classes. She used to take classes and distribute prasadam. Then I started chanting. All this started. Then like in between I met Jayapataka Swami Maharaj in Delhi. So it like I was lucky to meet him. So then I started doing 16 round chanting. Then after that from Pondicherry I came to Burla. So before coming I was just inquiring, because and from Delhi to Pondicherry when I came, that time I was also inquiring where is the temple, and like that again when from Pondicherry I was coming to Burla, I just searched where ISKCON temple is there. Then there was some banner was posted. There one phone number was written, like come to Krishna Janmashtami, contact this number. So I called that number. So Prabhuji, Amay Prabhuji picked the phone, and I asked what I'm coming to Burla, so how I can get associated. He told you come to the temple. So when the day when I joined, same day I came to ISKCON temple also. Where is the temple? Before coming to Burla I was thinking Burla is a small place. where I'll get association, but Bulla association was the best because this temple is so beautiful. It's like a Vrindavan, as Bhakti Swarupa Damodara Maharaj tells. It's actually like a Vrindavan in full of natural beauty. There is a beautiful like a siphon, then greenery, then all this is very nice place, and all this beautiful garden, and they are worshipping. It's just like Vrindavan, and it was very nearby to this my house, so I anytime I want I could visit. So gradually progressed in Krishna consciousness, and then after 2 years now again I came to Cuttack. So there also I searched ISKCON temple, and I have started visiting there. But like this I came to Krishna consciousness. I'm following. I'm feeling very happy inside, because soul, soul is Sachidananda, and it's connected with Krishna. So when it connects to Krishna, then only it will be happy. And with matter we can't get happiness, because all this are temporary things. Okay, many people tell that we are all happy, so where there is need to go to Krishna consciousness or any temple. So the thing is, okay, we can enjoy even if you're happy, but we can't prevent old age, and we can't prevent death. So all the rich people, or rich also, poor also, everybody has to go through the same phase. They have, one day they'll become old, and one day definitely they'll die. So this happiness is materialistic happiness is not permanent, but this spiritual happiness, that is permanent. Even if we have done little bit in this birth, now whenever you are studying in school, suppose this time we read till 10th, next birth we have to again start from ABCD again. But whatever you have done in Krishna consciousness, that is like if you have progressed one step, next birth you have to start from that step. So gradually Krishna only is the supreme personality of Godhead who will help you. If you wish, if you try little bit also, he will help you a lot. And so like everybody is after happiness, so why not go for a permanent happiness? And many have a questions like why whenever anybody wants to come to Krishna consciousness, if we tell, so they have many questions why you should go all this. So whenever we are going for a wrong work, like drinking wine and like doing wrong things, movie scene, nobody ask questions. But a good thing like ISKCON temple, when we are going, there is like we have to go and we have to see the deities, we have to take prasadam, but still for that also nobody wants. So I request all of you should come to Krishna consciousness, because I'm not asking anybody for money, because I have never asked. I bring my friends here, they come, and some people are really interested, they are coming, but I have never asked for any money. See, because many people have a concept that if you'll go to Krishna, they'll ask for money, but they should that's why I have never asked for money. But at least you come, because I'm distributing Bhagavad Gita for free, so at least you read that. I'll arrange for prasadam, but you come and have prasadam, feel the happiness inside, and because that will help you liberating from this materialistic world. So definitely aim of this ISKCON is not for their own benefit, but their only aim is to liberate us from this materialistic world and connect to Krishna. So my request to all of you, follow Krishna consciousness and be happy. Hare Krishna.